What's happening? We are back with some more Let's Play Elin. I have messed around with my uh, placement of some things, as well as obviously like the zoom level that we're at, the size of the UI. Just had enough people mention that it's really hard to see things as far as zoomed out as I am, that it's just easier to do this. Now I can always, like if I need to go and look at anything on the map, I can still zoom out. I did mess around with this tilt as well. It's really just like a depth of field almost. So like if you look at the top area in the background, those trees up there, like as I increase this, they get blurrier, right? And essentially this creates kind of an extra focus in the center of the screen where the character is always at. But we'll go ahead and zoom back in here. That's about good. Alright, so what we were going to do when we came back, we actually wanted to do a little bit of farming and get into that. I know that food is more important than I've kind of left it out as. I know, so this for example is juicy, so it has level 5 strength. It also has pumpkin size, so it's level 3 endurance. And I think what this does is this has a level 5 strength increase when you eat it. And of course level 3 endurance increase, whatever those specific decimal numbers end up being. Basically when you look at your attributes, like over time by me eating, you know, juicy things and increasing my strength or anything that would increase my strength, that would actually eventually put this in here. And from what I understand, the potential, right, the size of these flames here, and you can see the potential there up in the top left, it says potential 121. So you can see that that's gotten larger than when I started, and that is because of either eating things or doing things that increases that potential, and apparently that is going to be like a multiplier. I would assume, and I don't know what the numbers are behind it. I do know that this, I did look up, this is made in Unity, so this is very likely C# code written. I would imagine that given the amount of items and everything, this is probably very similar to Terraria as far as like their handling of large item databases. So that would be kind of interesting to look into. Hopefully some more becomes available on that. I don't really want to dig down and try and reverse engineer the game, because that is not usually a nice thing to do. However, there's modding and stuff, so you know, I would imagine that somebody's cracked it. Anyways, so with the potential being 121, I take that as, right, there's a base 80. I take that as at 100, it's probably you're getting the full, you know, for example, if I eat this and I get level 5 strength, for ease of explanation, let's just say that this gives us like 0.05 strength, right? And obviously we want to get to 1 in order to level up to the next level. So if I were at 100 potential and I eat this at 0.05, I assume, anyways, again, I don't know if these are the exact numbers and how this works, but I do know that it does increase. So I would say that this is probably going to give me the 0.05, right? But if I'm at 121, I think what I would get is 121% of that 0.05. So it would be a little bit higher. Yeah. They're all small decimal point movements from what I've been able to tell, though, because nothing like massively increases super fast, but it is something to keep our eye on. And for now, like a lot of these, in fact, all these meat here you can see don't really contribute to potency at all. This one, however, the roasted blueberry, is interesting. So it gives level 3 charisma, level 2 magic as well, but also level 3 charisma potency. So by eating this, I can actually increase my potency, my potential. So this is 118 right now. I'm not full, so I'm going to go ahead and eat this just to see. Right, I have to close this. There we are. Eating that, we're now at 119 potential. Cool, so we did actually boost that up. Very good. Okay, so with that, it's going to be a big deal when we, as I mentioned, get into cooking and whatnot, which is something I want this character to do, as we want to run an inn. Another thing I do want to do, of course, is begin to more fully build out the actual area that we want the inn, and of course where all the fields are going to go for farming and everything. So speaking of farming, we do need to work on the fertility of the land, and something that I've kind of been ignoring for a little while. I almost forgot who that was. Oh, that was an enemy. But yeah, so that's the person we got last time. While we got a free ticket basically when we were doing the quest board there. Alright, so if I come over to the home board, we can go into our policies. We have 1 admin point available. Curious how our resident tax... Ooh, we're at 3.33. Okay, cool. So we're doing alright there. Legacy 1. Technology to increase the number of heirlooms. Okay. Administration 3. Nice. That's going up apparently. So I imagine we get a new point every time. You can also increase the potential of these, perhaps. They have a potential listed. So it seems possible. Oh, well, look at this. Okay, enables more functions in build mode. So we were looking at like the map board or something, you know, like there's certain boards that allow you to get a little extra control over like customizing things. It looks like you can unlock additional options with those, so that's interesting. Alright, if we go ahead and take a look at this, we have 4 days for 562 orans. Let me real quick check and see just how many we have here. We have 634. Cool. So we're good on that. I'll go ahead and close that. Again, now I'm zoomed in. I want to have a little more screen space just so I can see more going on. But going back into here, too many plants on this land. Yeah, our fertility is negative 68. A max of 93. I guess if we remove everything from the land, we can get up to 93. So what we'd want to do for that is basically have lumberjacks working to chop down trees, to clear the land, obviously. And then we also want to come into our policy and do a weed pulling campaign to encourage residents to remove weeds, making it less likely for weeds to grow. Now, when we do this, we enact this. This isn't going to activate for a day, I think, but when we do that, we're going to want to make sure we have a shared storage container for them to put whatever, you know, resources they pull from the weeds off of there, which I think is going to be leaves and grass mostly. Otherwise, strict anti-littering law would be nice too. We don't currently have proper disposal bins for those, so that could be something else we could do. Also, though, we don't have the admin point available for doing that. I wanted the resident tax, especially now we have an extra person there as well. You can see we have 3 residents now. So just earning some passive income from them will be nice. When that happens, how much that is, I don't know. I would imagine that, you know, it says 5/27, right? You can see it's the date up there. In 4 days, I imagine that's going to be on the 1st. I would assume that the months all have 30 days to keep things simple. In which case, maybe in 4 days we see how much tax we earn. So we're going to want to keep our eye on that for sure. Otherwise, now that we have this much money, I also want to talk to Ashland because he doesn't care about the... I might have to wait for the 4 days for the tax liability thing. We've almost hunted enough hostile creatures as well to finish that one up. So, as far as the chest thing, we're not going to be able to do that for a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that one off. I think we can keep the rest of those on there. Luckily, like, you can see through this pretty well, so it's not too in the way. I did move it a little further down. I also moved this up here. The reason there's an empty space here is because I ended up, you know, if I want to track a skill, I can put them up there. How many I can do? Like 4 before it starts to encroach on the other one. So. Again, my coffee is attacking me. That's weird. Alright, let's go ahead and head to the Tinker camp. Now, I did get a stone cutting recipe. Stone cutting bench, I think it was. Is that something to do here? Yeah, stone cutter. It doesn't say specifically if it cuts gems or not. It might. But rather than us go ahead and build one right now, we can actually just go to the Tinker Village we want to go anyways, because we want to see if that poison quest is still there. Somebody wanted a poison. The drafting table, I'm curious about what that does as well. It's crafting level 8. We're currently level 2, which does mean, by the way, that things are a lot easier, or they'll perhaps a less chance of failing, or I don't know if you can fail crafting, but definitely looks like we are working our way up on that. So we'll want to continue to build that as well. But for now, let's go ahead and head out to the map. I should check to see if she's hungry. She is. Does she have food? Oh. Fast travel by middle clicking on the main map. That's good to know. I was probably told that. Okay, well that's cool. Required ration 1. Oh, right. We should get the, I think it's a milling station or something, a mill. You can create, I guess, rations, which last a very long time and end up, I guess, being auto-consumed. They end up being good for your travel rations. So that's something we should definitely look into when we get back. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and just head up the road here. Alright, very good. Mushy dessert is apparently not worth anything. I wonder if they're going to send it back to me in another cardboard box and give me another free container. I bet that cardboard box doesn't weigh very much either, and I could probably carry those around as just additional inventory slots. Something to keep in mind. So we went up to 11% here, so that's good. And I think that's all I care about there, so we'll go ahead and keep going now. Okay, uneventful trip, that's good. We'll go ahead and enter, and, man, I just want to, like, use my mouse scroll wheel to zoom out just to see if there's anything interesting on the map. I don't see, like, any bird's nest or anything. Unless I'm missing them. So that's fine. I also want to make sure we're keeping an eye out. I think I saw... let's do 160, I think. There, that's fine. I also think I saw somebody wanted paper back at our home. So very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head over here and hit this up and see. Yes. In fact, we only had 1 day left of that. It's only 65 orens, and we also get paid for the item though, so it's just better regardless. Can you go out and get rid of them? Several monsters have been sighted around the town. Does this tell me, like, is this a specific monster I have to do, or just kill 20 monsters? Because I plan on doing that anyways, to try to get this defense training completed as well. We're also in possession of this grotesque offal. Okay, so this is going to be very, very lucrative. So we're going to go ahead and grab this. We'll accept. This was the blacksmith. They're probably over here. No? Couple of mercenaries. Right there. Alright, so we'll talk. I have the requested stuff. Very good. More influence at the Tinker's Camp. Gain 3 fame there. They improve their affinity. That's good. We also get karma +1. And they put 3 things on the ground. We get... let's go ahead and pick them up here. 86 orens. Very nice. Pick up a strange copper coin. That's new. As it says, it's a new item. You pick up a platinum coin. Okay, so we got another platinum coin. I also want to try to get to another 5 so we can train, I don't know, maybe weightlifting to help start improving our carry capacity. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to train in lockpicking as well, so we can actually practice lockpicking. I believe that we're going to come across things. In fact, we came across that locked door in the puppy cave that I think led down to the next level. So like we wouldn't even be able to get through there unless we possibly destroyed the door. I don't know if that's even a possibility, or if we can lockpick it. So that's, and again, I don't believe I can tell one of my companions to do something like that they might be good at. Because I think she's actually good at lockpicking, or somebody has that. Yeah, she has +5 lockpicking. So she's already got lockpicking. So it would be nice to be like, hey, can you pick that lock? I don't know of any way to command them, at least not at this moment. Can I move this? Yeah. So she has food in her inventory. Why she's not eating it, I don't know. Maybe because it's somewhat stale. It's still not given any negative effects though, so she should eat it just fine. I also want to make sure that I either craft or pick up more bandages as well. Let's look at crafting bandages real quick and see what that takes. Bark, piece of fiber, or texture. Resin, and then we can combine an herb there to give additional effects, like the red herb, I think, helps with health as well. Blue herb will get rid of like poisons and stuff. Alright, so we have both of the other items for these. So this one's a 3-star and 7 days, so we'll go and do this one real quick. This is the bartender. We'll accept that. I assume they're up here. There she is. Cats, why are they so cute? Alright, so I have the requested stuff, or I came for child's birthday. I didn't realize I could talk to them about it too. Let's see what happens. Everything are other tasks. Oh, okay. I guess because you can accept the tasks from them here as well. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and give her that. Oh, this is certainly the item I asked for. I'll give you a reward that's worthy of grotesque awful. Oh, well, that's probably not very good then. We got 7 fame there. We probably want to be careful. I think the higher fame we have, the more difficult enemies are for us. Like they'll put more difficult enemies on the map. We might get hunted. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, somebody knows. But if you do know, go ahead and shout out in the comments. Your guys' tips and hints have been really helpful, and I would say spoiler-free enough for me that I really appreciate them. Because again, I don't really want to go out and like keep looking at information about the game without, I don't want to ruin anything for myself. I do like discovering how certain things work. Somebody had mentioned like the glass that I had gotten rid of. I should have kept that because it was going to be used for a glass workbench or whatever. But they edited the comment and even mentioned, oh, glass is easy to make apparently. And it's exactly how you would expect glass to be made. You take sand, you put it in a furnace that makes glass, and then put the glass in the furnace again to make the glass pane to do the thing. So that's fine. So that's actually exactly what I said in the thing that I'm sure I can make this later. Anyway, so we got more approval there and karma +1. They dropped 3 things on the ground. We'll check out that one here in a second as well. 95 orange, a gold bar, very nice, and another platinum coin. Cool. If we get another platinum coin from the next quest, then we should have enough to train in ability as well. So she's got a little exclamation point icon here, so I believe that means that she's got the next quest there. Let's go and take a quick look at this strange copper coin. A coin with an exotic symbol engraved. It's made of copper, categorized as currency. Okay, so there's another currency. We don't have room for that in our little currency bag here. So we'll go ahead and move that. But so we have a strange copper coin, strange gold coin. He's gotta have something useful at some point. We'll keep the gold coin in here so we're sure not to like do anything with it. I think I can also, I can mark these as important so that they don't somehow get used, just in case, right? All right, we've got the skin here, so we can do that as well. In fact, we're right here, so let's just go ahead and do that. Go and turn that into some hide. Nice, 3 hide. I would imagine that also helps build up my craftsman ability. In fact, one of the things I enabled as well, Like if I go into crafting here, you can see that now I can also see my potential there. So if that happens to be a thing, that I can improve the potential on this, which I would imagine I can, because I can improve potential on pretty much anything else, so why not? Another thing I might want to... I learned that if you... did this with another character recently, as I was playing around with some more things off camera. I learned that if you... Where's the trainer? Gunbore. Okay. Yeah, I can talk to these people. These are other adventurers, and they say any good news to share, and they will point out any ruins that I can go and find, and then they show up on the map for me, so that's nice. I guess this is just, yeah, okay, if they have a little box icon, that means you can buy things from them. Even though the healer, I think I can buy things from her too. I'm getting distracted. Who'd have thought with my name, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this one. So this is actually Caesarea the Scholar. So what did the... I wonder what the exclamation point on the ferry does. What is my ranking? Have I gone up at all? Nope. Still smack dab at the bottom. That's fine. I am the only E-ranked adventurer. I mean, I do only have a foot, an arm, and a torso. And a little girl, so that makes sense. And a little hut in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this and see if we can kill... We have 10 days to just kill 20 monsters. I'll just hunt hostile creatures. Cool. So it's just in addition to this, so that actually works out pretty well. Yeah, so let's come over here and let's talk to her. Him. It. I like traveling to so many places. I came for foul race. Oh, it's because I have this. Okay. That's what it is. Are you able to tell me, like... No, okay. It's like, can you give me a hint of where I can find mushroom, I guess, creatures? But no, not so much. Alright, so we got our hide done. Let's go ahead and come up here. Yeah, so it is actually the stonecutter. No, it's not. I was wrong. For some reason I thought that you could cut gems on these. I guess not. Put stone in there, you get cut stone. So a gem cutter is probably its own thing. Bone carving tool, we still don't have anything for... We can make some pillars. It says they weigh nothing. Interesting. What else? There's alchemy. So I guess this just isn't implemented yet. Which is why the witch isn't quite a thing just yet. Which is fine. Let's try... Okay, this is just for that, because we haven't learned any recipes on that. What is this, Blacksmith is a skill. Okay. Alright, well... Crap, I was thinking we were going to get our 5th, platinum coin. There's the trainer. So, yeah, if we also go in, like, if I were to buy this additional ability, what it's going to do is not going to level up my appraising. It's going to increase my potential. So, like, this is at 130, and you see it's a bigger flame there, so I could just spend coins to get that instead. So let's look here what we have. So we can do, yeah, so we're going to want weightlifting. That's probably going to be the one we'll grab, just so we can carry more things. Or at least start to level up weightlifting, which will allow us to carry more things. Seems important. And then we'll want to find somebody that can teach us lockpicking at some point. Maybe in the capital city there. Alright, so that was less eventful than I thought, because I thought I was going to be able to cut some gems. Maybe we don't cut these and we just use them. I could always sell them, I suppose. They have a hardness value, so I would assume that these might actually be used for something, well, useful. Real quick, so do we have any paper around? That would be nice. I know we picked up a scrap of paper earlier. Or can we buy paper from somebody? This guy's, he sells books. It is made of paper. Okay, so we could actually give a book or a scroll, right? No. Scrolls don't show that they're... Oh, this can't be sold anyways. So yeah, we could give a book or scroll probably as paper. If the scroll says it's paper. Or categorized as paper. That one is not. Okay, so let's head back, I guess. I don't know that we can buy or get paper from anybody else. I forget, what can we get from you? Okay, so he kind of acts like a guard where you can ask where people are, where things are. Nice. And we can buy things from him with our gold bars. Okay, so that could be useful. Hey, a gene machine. Okay, machine that can manipulate genes. Can only be used in your lands. Consumes 120 megawatts of electricity, so we'd have to be able to produce electricity, which is a whole thing. Interestingly, like, we could buy a tent. And I know you can go inside tents, like we went inside the mage's tent over there. And I wonder if it's something like if we are able to pick it up after the fact and have our stuff in it, if we can just like lay stuff out, you know, like a bed and a little campfire or whatever, and pick it back up and walk around with it. I don't know. What else do we have? A gramophone produces a mysterious tone. Okay, mysterious tones. We do have recipes though. Okay, here we go. These are gonna be useful. So an anvil. We don't have blacksmithing skill, so doesn't really help us right now. Sun table, lamp, and oven. Hey. Ooh, look at that. Can be crafted at drafting table. So right there is a hint of what the drafting table does. Maybe this, the drafting table might craft more advanced workstations than the workstation? Or the craft bench? Workbench? Workbench. Definitely need more coffee to play this sometimes. A dye maker. Okay, so we could dye things different colors, I guess. That might be something if we were going to want to sell items. Okay, here's level 10 food recipes. These are 4 gold apiece. Machine table, also at the drafting table. Yeah, so it looks like the drafting table makes more advanced tables, basically. More advanced crafting tables. Machine table, that could be interesting. Beehive can be crafted at the workbench. That sounds useful, again, as I want to get into cooking. So that's going to be something we're going to want to keep an eye on. Barrel processing machine. Maybe for like barrels of wine or something. Blacksmith's table. Okay, so, I wonder what the difference between the anvil and the blacksmith's table is. Very interesting. Is this a cauldron? Let's see real quick. Camp pot. Okay. So a cauldron. Cauldron sounds alchemy-ish, which doesn't seem like it's fully implemented, so maybe we wouldn't want to get that. A furnace, also in the drafting table. Okay, so there's the furnace to, for example, make the glass that I was talking about. And probably to make, like, smelt iron bars and whatnot. Copper bars or metal bars, metal ingots. That's definitely something we'll want to grab. A loom sounds useful. Looms are always useful. It's one of the best inventions of humankind right there. If you don't know, look it up. Gem cutter. Well, there we go. That's only 2 gold bars. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab the recipe for that. That seems useful. Okay, we've learned wall torch. I wonder if we buy this, if we use it, if we learn wall torch 2, like level 2, if we level up our recipe or anything. Signboard workshop. Okay, we have a mail post. Don't see the use of that currently. Oh, I bet it's our mail probably gets dropped in there instead of just randomly on the ground. The resident board, we have a resident board, I think, or we can get a resident board at home. We just haven't used it yet. Although now maybe we should, because we have 3 residents. Could be useful. Map board, what a useless thing. Moongate, Starweaver's Moongate. Wow, these are... So they're made of ether, which drives humans mad, so I'm curious if that comes with a risk. Man, these things weigh a ton, too. You just have to, like, crush yourself until you can come over to the delivery box, which is all the way over on the right side of the map there. Crazy. These don't cost anything, though. I wonder if these are always available. I could also get a little piggy bank or kitten bank to have another container to store things in. Am I able to, I am. Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize I could do that. What else can I drag over here? Huh. So this is like your little, I don't know, belt loop? So that's interesting. That'll help clear up some space as well. In that case, I might drop my calligraphy tool, which I really would like to get not cursed, or even get a better one at some point. Let's see. Yeah, so that's interesting. So these cost 1 gold bar. They put me down to 5 gold bars. I'm getting gold bars pretty decently, though. And we're being really slow at the start of this game, for sure. Like, this is way slower than you should play. Ideally, I would say probably just grab all of the quests that you can from your main camp. Like, as soon as they show up, just grab them, get them done with as quick as you can. Obviously, they give you items that progresses things regardless, so that's always good. Teleporter, hey. Also uses electricity though. So yeah, maybe we grab one of these. Especially as we're getting different currencies. It's gonna increase our weight, but not by much. We want the pig or the kitten? I assume they're the exact same as far as like their amount of storage. I'm gonna go for the traditional piggy bank here. If I was the witch, I would definitely go for the black cat. But... Alright, so we'll get that. We're done spending our gold bars here. If we use this... Okay, this is different than I thought. I can deposit orans in it. For what? Huh. Tell you what, let's use it and let's drop 1 oran in here. Which item do you want to deliver? You put an oran into a piggy bank. And then what though? Is that orange just gone then? Like, is there... Gives me a deposit, I can't withdraw it? Oh, you know what? I bet it is. I bet you have to, set this on the ground and destroy it, like, bust it open to get open your savings. It's basically just a little savings thing, I bet. At least that's how I would design it, so maybe. Okay, well, still, possibly less useful than I thought. Do these have weight? They do not. Okay, good. Any of these have weight? No. Very good. Okay, so... Let's go learn how to farm, shall we? Ah, there's the Tainted Run. Actually, we might... We have a pretty empty inventory and a lot of stamina. Ooh, right, little girl needs to eat. No, she has food. She must have eaten. She was very hungry. Now she's just hungry. I'm gonna go ahead and head into here. And we are going to grab just some things here and there, fill up a little bit till things get dangerous. And then we'll go ahead and head back home. Yeah, slice him with that scythe. She's such a badass with that thing now. Oh my god, it's another Big Daddy. Dude, these things are terrifying looking. There's an Ultra machine there. Well, I can't. There's no way we're... Nope. I had higher hopes for that encounter, and that was immediately shot down. Man, I highly doubt that even with that scythe that we are prepared for. That just looks like a higher level boss. I mean, it says overwhelming, and I think that's about as high as they get right now, so yeah, take that out. Yeah, he's gonna run away. I'm gonna grab this again. Ooh, a rat. We have some more awful. Ah, got him. Alright, let's I guess take a look around here though. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Didn't I have... Did I leave something somewhere? She just slaughters things. It's great. Exactly what I needed in a companion for my potato. I did rename him, however it doesn't seem to update in here. Or here. This must be located somewhere else. I guess I just renamed the save file. I don't even know if I can... Let's go here real quick. Yeah, so you can see it's oh. What? No, it like renamed him again. Interesting. It overwrote my renaming. I guess I'll have to figure that out. I thought that I could rename them, but maybe not as well as I thought I could. We'll go ahead and keep dumbing down here. That is a gnome. Take that gnome. And he's gone. Hey, some blueberries will, oh, he's back. Ooh, what is that? A makeshift bed. Oh. Wait, he stole my bed? When did that happen? Gnome steals a makeshift bed from you, that bastard. I had no idea they could steal, well, I mean, I know pickpocketing's a thing. I didn't realize he stole things from me. Well, good thing we, got that back, I guess. Get some creme, some appy nuts. We're gonna go ahead and open that up and put our blueberries in there because they'll go bad. I don't think these... It says is fresh. Both of these, in fact. Oh, this is... Oh, it's the cream. I don't know what I was thinking. We'll put that there. She's probably still hungry, yeah. She's very hungry now. Alright, we'll give her some bear cub on the bone. She should enjoy that. I'll dangerously come down and explore this corner here. That is a not angry goat, so I'm happy with that, but I'm going to attack him anyways. Ooh, light armor 2. Answers the question, it's definitely not heavy armor. I'm gonna run away. Get him. There we go. Ooh. Hello, snail. We'll go ahead and come back to our granite stones and throw those. I don't necessarily need to, like, get my throwing skill up or anything. Like, I'm not trying to level that up. I just don't want to get close to things right now. Was that more awful? I believe so. she's happy. That's good. She's still hungry. Let's give her... So both of these are kind of small. They have pretty decent nutrient value. I'll just grab that and gift it to her. Okay, so she ate that. Still hungry. Gift her that again. There she is. Not hungry anymore. That's good. Fine with that. I do have regeneration, right? I wasn't lying? Yeah, I do have regeneration. Gradually heals your wounds. So I would assume as we level this up, it's gonna happen more often. But it would be nice to happen now, for example. And she comes in, slices them down. Alright. We'll go ahead and come around the corner here. Not a lot on this map, actually. This tile. Which I suppose isn't the worst thing in the world. I should also be keeping my eye out for... I guess we'll get in here. Oh, there's a sheep. For... Nice. Different rocks and different hardness of rocks. Try to get something harder for my pickaxe. Speaking of pickaxe, I do have a pickaxe, so we can like get through this and see if there's anything in there, I guess. Although, it doesn't appear like this is going to be anything useful, so we'll just take what we got here and leave. We're right here anyway, so keep a focus on the... Okay, and we got another package, which sure enough is another box. I never read this letter. A lot of trash being built up. I should probably get on that. We might be spending some time at home and doing a lot of crafting, like I said, farming and whatnot too. We'll make a decision where we want to put the farm stuff at. Oh, I forgot to set a shared chest to place things in, or a shared container. Let me go ahead and grab this. We'll go ahead and read it. Sometimes I wonder if these letters will ever reach someone's hands, or if they'll just be left to wither away, unknown and forgotten. Either way, it's fine. Doesn't really matter what I leave behind in this world, or who might find it, or what they might think. That's kind of sad, guy. We are gonna go ahead and open that up. We're gonna sell that. We have not identified this. Makes me think we might have to actually go and identify it manually. Go pay to get it identified. Sucks. So if our mushy dessert is in this new package, then yeah, sure enough, anything you send that is worth 0, they send back in a free box. So that could be abusable as just free storage, which is kind of fun. Let's see then. Go ahead and put this back down here. What did we have here? Oh, that was that. Do I need to put anything there? I guess we'll stick this down here. I don't really have anything to sell. We're gonna use this gem cutter recipe. Let's go see what's in our package here. No more. They're just sending me garbage. I don't believe. Maybe this was the was it the mushy dessert or whatever, and they just sent it back to me as that. It's entirely possible. I am also curious if I take this out. No, the package remains. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and come over here and start placing these down. We're going to open this up. We're going to lock this to be, or unlock it to be shared. And they should start putting weeds in here, or their, you know, whatever they pick from weeds and whatnot. We'll come back over here. I'm going to open this up and drop off our hide, and I guess our 2 gems now. What else do we have in here? This is made of paper. I don't know that we can get rid of that. It doesn't say we can't, though. have anything else made of paper. This is paper. I know we were keeping this because it had like a pseudo recipe or kind of hints on things, but I'm gonna grab that and we'll see if we can use that as a paper quest deal there. We also want our hoe and our shovel. And we're going to go ahead and close that. Oh, this is shared. We don't want that. We want this one to be private. Let's also go ahead and open this then. We'll designate this one as our trash bin for now. So we'll come over here and place that there. Can I configure this to do that? I believe I can indeed. Oop, try that again. Distribution. I guess other? I guess it won't matter. We're going to be manually doing it anyways for now. I like that these stack in here though. That's good. Alright, let's hit this quest board up because I believe... Yes, paper. 19 hours too, so just in time. Hopefully, this will count. Now we just have to find him. Is he inside? Okay, he is. He's asleep, as a matter of fact. Alright, let me go ahead and... Oh, I can't even wake him up. Oh no, that could be a problem. Everybody's asleep in here. I guess I should start making beds and residence. Like I said, we're gonna spend some time at home and actually set things up for a better experience, I guess. We'll come over here, place that, we'll open this, we'll grab it. We'll come back over here, we'll open this and place it in there. We're gonna, I guess, figure out now where we want our farmland to be. I'm thinking over here seems good. Although, like I said, I'm probably gonna build off the walls here once we can eventually get rid of this ore as well. So maybe we push it out a little bit. We'll do a relatively small plot for now. Let's kind of think, what, like a 5x5, maybe? That sounds fine. So let's go ahead and grab this. We're gonna want to clear the land of where we want this, so we'll grab that. Mushrooms. Probably this tree as well. Hello. Goodbye. Alright, so now we want to actually drag these into our toolbar as well. So we do the shovel to clear land. I think I'm going to put it right along the edge. Just to, well, no, we'll leave a pathway essentially behind it there. So we'll dig, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll probably want to clear that so we can see. 2. Well, no, I'm just figuring out here. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. This way. Can I, like, regrass things? Maybe not. Grab that. I do need to collect that. Hello, sheep. Can you give me food? Yes, you can. Nice. Alright, so we'll cook that up here in a second. Am I getting anything for this other than... I don't even know what I would get. Doesn't look like I'm picking up any resources other than grass. Otherwise, is there anything that I might actually get? Mining, lumberjacking, maybe gathering. It's probably just improving gathering. We can check that, so we're here 4.46. And we'll go ahead and keep doing that. I'd imagine it's going to improve gathering because you're gathering grass, right? Alright, so now we'll go ahead and use the plow. We'll start over here. Oh, this takes a little while and a bit of effort. Question is, like, what are we going to plant to? There's the little earthquake thing again. That's got to play some part in, like, the overall story. Something, right? So we're getting tired. We are hungry as well. I'm going to go ahead and eat some meat. Now we're just tired. 6, 5, so this is costing 1 each. Yeah. So we might not be able to get the whole 25 plot down. This might be bigger than what I need. I mentioned doing something small, but whatever. Can I talk to you about anything? No. Okay. I did want to talk to her. Oh, okay. This is about the lock picking thing. I guess I forgot to talk to her after I realized I couldn't pick that lock from the chest she gave me. You can have the lockpick and chest. When you become seasoned adventurer, you'll surely find its contents within useful. Okay, cool. So that cleared that quest. She likes me. I got extra karma. What is my karma? 43. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, so now we can come in here. I can see the equipment. So we wanted to get this resident board. Since we have residents. What else can we get? Watchfire. I assume that is like a brazier, like another light source essentially. That could be useful. Millstone is another one we want for sure. Practice chest. So I had done this with another character that I was testing things out on, and I think it requires like electricity or something. Or maybe I just happened to craft a really weird practice chest. But assumedly, you could use this to practice lockpicking. So whenever we unlock lockpicking, we'll come back and grab that and try it out. Old lantern, I don't think I have the materials to make that yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. What else we got here? Small grass window, sculpting table. Don't really care about. Tax evasion would be good. 10. Okay, so these food recipes level 5 cost 2. I have to learn cooking. I have to learn cooking before I even attempt that. There's just no point in it right now. Alright, so we'll go ahead and read our millstone recipe. I don't even know where I can do that at. Is it from here? Yes. Okay, so the millstone requires stone, string, and a branch. 2 branches. 2 string. 4 stone. Okay. So that's something we'll probably want to work on as well, as is pretty much everything else. We'll definitely want to do the wall workshop, flooring workshop, since we're going to be working on the actual building as well. These are higher crafting, so it's going to be a bit of a grind, I think, as well as continuing to make sure that we... She's hungry. I guess I should give her some more food. As well as continuing to make sure that we... Yeah, just progress everything and get our resources gathered up so we can make sure that we have, you know, like food to eat and stuff. We'll just stick this down on the end. Grab this and place it. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Oh, we have a little tutorial. Here's a list of the residents at your base. Do you see the briefcase icon next to their names? Yeah, over here. It's not really next to their names, but sure. If you hover the mouse over it, you can see their hobbies and jobs. Residents have various jobs. Some improve the security or fertility of your base, while others produce valuable items. Like crafters and stuff, I guess. However, if the environment isn't right, the residents won't do their jobs. Jobs shown in yellow are currently impossible to perform. Usually, if you place the right furniture for the job at your base, they'll start working. Okay, so like a carpenter needs a carpenter's bench, right? For example, a bookshelf is needed for research jobs. Interesting. The efficiency of their work. I wonder what research comes up with. New recipes, I would assume. Okay. The efficiency of their work will increase as the residents grow. Like, as they themselves grow. The quality of their beds also affects efficiency. Okay, so again, we want to make sure that they have beds. Okay, so... Oh, we also have livestock, and if we have any guests visiting, like, again, when we get our inn and stuff, we can try to make them happy, right? So, let's see. We have our frontier inspector. He's a gunner. Shows the location that they're at, and then his work is supervising and gives us administrator +1. He can also do gardening. Requires a farm sign, so we're gonna want to do our sign stuff. Do they just, I guess they just automatically start doing the job when their needs are met? So I assume we're already getting the administration +1 and him doing the supervising work because of being able to do it. So we'll see about the gardening when we get the farm sign done. We'll work on that. Exercise, natural power generation +1. Okay. Treasure hunt, produce treasure map 1%. So I guess a 1% chance to produce a treasure map. That's cool. And just auto collect treasure, but we need a treasure map for it. That's cool. So he'll go around and find and dig up treasure. That's interesting. So our warrior here can actually do research, but they need a bookshelf or a like. Okay. Okay, and antique. They produce junk. 4% chance of producing junk. We've already got a lot of junk around. We really need to probably get things going for like how to actually take care of our junk as well. We're close to completing this hunt hostile creatures. Interestingly, I think if we take a neutral creature and attack it and it becomes hostile, I think that counts as well. We're going to put this into here, and we are out of... Aha. You. Talk. Okay, so this does not count as paper, I guess. That's unfortunate. He also has home equipment we could take a look at as well. Couple of recipes here. Whistle of Peace, no idea what that does. I wonder if it is for your companions, like if they're fighting and I'm like, oh, things have turned to shit, we need to run away, and I blow this Whistle of Peace. They stop fighting. That could be the case. Either way, it's a little expensive for me. We don't have a delivery box here. Sturdy box. Platform workshop to build multi-story places, I assume, and a block workshop. Okay. None of that's particularly useful to me right now. There's also a build board and a faction board. We have the build board, of course. Faction board. Not sure what that is. We don't have any like influence with a lot of factions or anything anyway, so... I'm also curious what the resident list does differently from the resident board. We could afford it. I don't know that I want to right now, though. And he has block recipes. Alright, well, let's go ahead and sleep. We are also at the 1 hour mark, or close enough to it. To go ahead and call it for this episode. We didn't really get as much farming done as I wanted, unfortunately. He has this green icon. Does it mean I can... No, it still doesn't... That's dumb. I don't know. I guess I could have looked around for junk to see if there was paper junk as well. 6 hours left on this. Not in possession, it even tells me right there. I should have just looked. Anyways, what do we get here? Came with a recipe, learn how to make bolt. As in, like, the material? Very likely. Alright, let's... I guess we'll go ahead and just sell this letter as well, then. We'll put our, was it in here? Yeah. Put our trash in here. Let's drop a bunch of stuff off. Let's go ahead and cook because we're hungry. Meat on the bone, please. Also the roasted fruit. We'll do some max on that. It's going to use up some of our stamina, but that's fine. Making sure that we have food is always useful. She's not hungry, so she's fine. We're going to go ahead and eat this. We're no longer hungry, and we got the benefits of eating it, as we talked about earlier. I do need to grab seeds from here. So what do we have? We have... it's a junk stone. That's not it. Seeds of mushroom. Seeds of tomato. Needs sunlight. Needs sunlight. Seeds of pasture. Doesn't really have a use for pasture. Tomato could be good. Can yield up to 4 crops. Mushrooms could be useful as well. Can yield up to 1 crop though. Not as good. I don't know if we have... Like, can we do anything with mushrooms? I don't have a recipe to cook anything with mushrooms as far as I can tell. Or tomato, I mean. Oh, well, tomato's a fruit, so I guess we could just make that. Okay, yeah, we'll do tomatoes in this one. We have 5 seeds. Okay, well, we made a 25 plot, so actually, let's go ahead and plant all of them then. The pasture as well? Sure, why not? Also, I need... Is it in here? No. It's in the actual workbench, perhaps? It's not. Tinker bench, maybe. Looking to see if there's... Yeah, bottomless pot. Crafting 14. Draws water and moves it to another place. Fetch water, create a water source. Oh, okay. That's not what I thought it was. So I don't know, it doesn't say anything about having to, like, water our crops. So how do I do this? Oh, okay. I'll just plant seed. Alright, we'll plant that. Plant that. I need to, finish plowing as well, so we'll do that for at least these 3 here. Okay, and then we'll grab this and plant that. Okay, and then we'll grab the mushrooms, we'll plant those right next to them. And then we'll grab this pasture and plant them here as well. Okay. Alright, 4 hours to find some paper to complete that quest. I probably shouldn't have even taken the quest until I had paper on me, because I think you lose. Hello, bat. I'll take it. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and attack this as well. So we have 1493. If we attack this, and it dies... She has improved her invasion. Very cool. I said invasion, I meant evasion. Cool, another one there. 94. 14, so maybe not. Alright, let's look around for more paper. These are empty cans. They're not going to be the junk we're looking for. Also, right, I keep forgetting to look at the stones to see if we can find any stone that we really want anything on hardness wise. Too shriveled to be of any use. Mushrooms seem to be harder to harvest than I thought. Are we not supposed to use the axe to harvest them, maybe? Is that what's going on? No, that doesn't seem to do anything. What if do we dig them up? I don't know if that's a thing. Let's say collect. No, that doesn't seem to do anything either. And how do you even collect mushrooms? Alright, well, we've gone over the hour. So, we did technically farm things. We have 3 hours to try to find some paper. So we're going to try to hunt that down as best we can, if we can. It'll pretty much have to be on my land, because as soon as I leave, that's going to fail. But, we'll do what we can. Until next time, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you like the video if you like it. Leave all your tips and comments. Try to be as spoiler-free story-wise or, you know, exploration-wise as much as possible. I really appreciate that. Until next time, I will see you in the next episode.